And then I'm going to have Vasquez, she might have a little better cover kicking around over here, or not at all, or completely not at all. She might have no cover whatsoever. All right, Vasquez. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave from the Wee Hours, and we are back with XCOM 2. Yes, shush, Central. Shush, shush. I know you're excited that we're back. And we've got some things to be doing. We have to strike a balance between what we need to do in the actual objectives and what we should be doing. And what we should be doing right now is gathering supplies. We have 8 supplies, and that ain't enough to do what we need to do. We've got these 2 rooms excavated down here, and there's nothing we can do with that because we don't have the supplies to do anything. I want to put down the Psionics Lab in the shielded power coil because that will cost no power, so we can put that up immediately. And then I want to put up a power relay in the other empty room because we're going to need more power eventually. So what are we actually supposed to be doing right now? We're supposed to be decrypting the codex data, we're supposed to be completing the Blacksite vial coordinates mission, and upgrading the shadow chamber. Well, what does it take to upgrade the shadow chamber? Probably supplies. What does that actually cost me? 200 supplies and 4 power. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll learn to cope with that information. That's a lot of supplies. Are there any supply drops on the world map that I have been ignoring? We're on an intel drop that we're scanning right now. Are there any supply drops? Yes. There's a supply drop up here. Let's get up there. Yeah, I know we're not finished scanning for intel. We'll deal with that. It's a delicate balance here between intel and supplies, and right now we need the supplies more than anything. Although that Avatar project is ticking up again rather aggressively, and I'm not a fan of that. All right, let's get some money. Yes, all the supplies, please. Thank you. Okay, that's a lot of supplies. Good. Fly back to Resistance HQ. That's 226 supplies for 2 days' work. That's a good deal. Get me back to... Okay, new staff available. That's fantastic. We're going to ignore that. Well, let me just have a quick look at them. Just a real quick look. Scanning bonus medical assistance. I do like that. I really do. We're scanning... Our scanning bonus right now is intel, which is super valuable. Oh, rapid construction, though. Ooh, that's really good. But I don't know that we necessarily need that. I don't think we need that. We will build things in time. Let's just, you know what, just give me the rooms, please. Just give me the rooms. Give me the things that I want to look at. Okay. Shielded power coil. How much to put in the Psi Lab? 175 supplies. But we've got everything else that we need. It's pretty much going to gut our supplies. But the comments section is saying we are long overdue for the Psi Lab. Need to get the Psi Lab up, do the Psi Lab, stop messing around, get the Psi Lab up and running. So, okay, gonna build a Psi Lab. There it is. It's done. It's committed. We're in. And we'll have Harumi Yamada. I know we don't have any power. I'm going to work on that, Shen. Just chill. Yes, okay, you are in there, decreasing construction time by 50%, and apparently there's only 1 slot for an engineer there, so that's as fast as we're going to get that. We will get that up in 11 days. Now, I don't suppose we've got the money to put up a power relay, no. But we're not far off. It's 80 supplies, we've got 51. That's not terrible. The other thing I wanted to look at that I kind of said to myself at the end of the last episode is, do we have a 3rd Grenadier? Because the Boom brothers, Kostya and Rohit, are really key members of the team. So Rohit's available. Kostya's out for a little bit. Oh, Vasquez is back, but she's shaken. All right. We do not have a 3rd Grenadier. We don't have a 3rd Grenadier. We've got a lot of other stuff, and I see all of our other specialists are also out of the XCOM hospital, too. That's good. We do not have a 3rd Grenadier. How much? Well, I know how much it is for a rookie, but let's just take a peek at rookies. I mean, they're all going to be 6 of one, half dozen of the other. They all cost 25 supplies. Is that correct? Every single one of them costs the same amount? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. I may have a think about hiring a rookie to be a grenadier. And when we get the Psi Lab up and running, only rookies can go in there. So we're going to need some rookies at some point, but not right at this exact moment. So let's go back to the world map. What else could we be doing with our time while we're... Any more supply drops? I tell you, that would be great if there were any more supply drops. And can we make contact with anyone? We could look at that Blacksite. We could look at getting that Blacksite done. Heavy mechs, shield bearers, troopers, archons, mutons. Well, that's pretty good, actually. That's not that bad. We've dealt with a lot worse than that. What I'm not seeing is Andromedons. That's cool. I like that. I think we look at taking that out. Operation Doom God. Oh, goodness. The names they come up with for these things. I think that's our next move, because there's not a lot we can do until we get more supplies and get the Psi Lab built. And if we can take a couple of blocks off this Avatar project, that's no bad thing at all. That would be a valuable thing for us to be spending our time on. All right. Oh, I already see Vasquez right up front. Yes. All right, let me put a team together here and we'll get this cooking. All right, so Vasquez is back in, but she is shaken from her last mission, so I've given her the Mind Shield to kind of counteract that a little bit. Obviously, Johnny and Rohit, that goes without saying. I'm bringing back in Cecile Dubois for a couple of reasons. One, she's solid. She does really good work, and she's grossly underrated on my team. More importantly, she's a specialist who has Haywire Protocol, which we've been lacking in the last few missions. As we're coming up against more and more robotic enemies, having someone on the side that would have Haywire Protocol can't be a bad thing. Couple of mimic beacons kicking around. Unfortunately, that's about all I can do. I don't have a flashbang grenade on site because I want to keep the two specialists armed with med kits. Both of them have field medics, so they will be able to do a good bunch of healing. And keeping Patrick Doyle in, I just want to keep him leveling up in a positive direction here, just so he's going to be, well, nobody's ever going to be as good as Vasquez, but at least he'll be in her neighborhood. Let's go hit a Blacksite again, because that always ends well. All right, the Blacksite is a long way away. It's way, way up here. This is going to take us a while to get up here at all. And then we've got to place explosive charges on that device up there. This is going to be a hike. I feel maybe XCOM we could have landed a little closer, but we're in concealment, so let's get the party started here. Let's have Patrick move up in that direction. See if you can see anything. Nope, you can't. Okay, we'll come back to you in a sec. And Vasquez, I'm so glad you're back on duty. Why don't you come up here and do exactly the same thing? Kind of not completely spread out the team, but we'll spread out a little bit and see if we can kind of get eyes on a good chunk of the field before we need to break concealment. All right, you can stay there. Neil Patil. Neil, why don't you come over here? I don't like the fact that we're on a lowered elevation here. Lowered elevation? Is that a contradiction in terms? I'm not 100% sure. But we're in the low ground here, and we all know the high ground is where it's at. And if you have the high ground, apparently you rule everything. So, Rohit, you can come up to here. And where would be a good spot for... You guys can all just start overwatching now. There's nothing to be seen, so let's just all start overwatching. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. One thing I didn't mention when I was loading out the team, speaking of Cecile right here, is that I had given her one of the PCSs for +3 hit points. I was going to give that to Vasquez as a reward for my very poor command decisions a couple of episodes ago. Turns out she already has it, so she already has the +3 hit points. So I gave that to Cecile, so she's got a little boost, and I put another weapon mod on her, so she has an expanded magazine. She's got a few more shots she can take before she is going to run dry. Vasquez, you can stay on Overwatch. That's all good stuff. Okay. Nothing to be seen. Good. Johnny, I must just put you completely on Overwatch. Never mind, Johnny. That's fine. That's a perfectly good place for you to be. Ooh. Not a lot of cover between here and there. Not a tremendous amount of cover. let's go Patrick. Let's get our Rangers up front. Patrick, why don't you come up here? Nothing that you see there. All right. And Vasquez, why don't you also move up, but don't really move much farther than Patrick did. So why don't you come to here and see if you can see anything? No. Okay, nothing to be seen. That's fine. There's no turn counter. We're not in a hurry. I wouldn't mind... Where's the edge of the map? Oh, all the way over there. There could be almost anything over there. I wouldn't mind getting Johnny Walker up on this elevated position here. But Lord knows what might be up there. You know what, Cecile, why don't you just start scouting that out a little bit, please? Why don't you head up there and see if there's anything you need to be seeing? No? No? Okay. All right, good. I think we'll probably just start having people continue to overwatch for right now. Not in a hurry. No turn counter. We're not in a race. Can shoot aliens at our leisure. No reason to be rushing this through here. Yes, everyone can start overwatching. Anything moves in this direction, we'll kill it. Johnny, you should be pretty safe to just go ahead and dash up here. That will be fine. I might move you up onto that cliff, depending on what Cecile finds when she moves a little further up. And Rohit, not really a lot of... There's no cover kicking around here. Nothing at all. So just head there and overwatch that for me, please. And Cecile, you can also overwatch. Don't go any farther than Vasquez. And Vasquez, you also overwatch. Thank you. Okay, is anyone... Okay, there's people in that direction. Got an audio clue over there. Good. Patrick, why don't you... Oh, wow, the cover is really not so great around here. A lot of open space. Don't like that at all. A lot of open space. I guess head for the dubious cover of this washing machine. And then I'm going to have Vasquez, she might have a little better cover kicking around over here. Or not at all. Or completely not at all. She might have no cover whatsoever. Alright, Vasquez, just move up to here. We're going to kind of do this in little bite-sized chunks. This may not be the most exciting opening to a mission. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Now, Cecile, why don't you come up to here? I really want you to get all your eyes on this area of the map to know if it's okay to bring Johnny up here. So far, it looks like it is. Yep, Neil Patil, why don't you come up over here? Good, okay, and now I think everyone's just going to start overwatching again. Maybe those guys are going to move in our direction... And we can... Yeah, Johnny, I think it's going to be okay for you to... Oh, that's a little bit farther than Vasquez. That might trigger something if we put you up here. Kind of want you to trade places. Cecile, do you still have a move left? Yeah, you do. You do. Can you actually just sort of tuck yourself around the corner here and make space for Johnny, please? I just want Johnny to come up exactly where you are. So, Johnny, dash up there. You should not see anything. You should not activate anything. And Rohit... yeah, I guess the tree stump is about the best we're going to get out of this. So go ahead and do that. All right, nothing activating. Good. Overwatch that for me, please. And Vasquez, you also overwatch. Thank you very much. I know we got something over there. Kind of be nice if they were moving in our direction, but apparently not. Wow, there's no cover here. Just no cover. Patrick. Well, apparently this cactus is awesome cover. So why don't you come up here? Still don't have an eyeball on anything. Well, it's probably because we got this huge cliff here. This is the problem. We probably can't see above that. And boy, does that look like a prime spot over there where there's probably something waiting to pop up and murder us. Guys, I think we got to be moving up to this cliff. Cecile, why don't you come over here and see if you see anything? No? Okay, can I get an eye on where I might be breaking concealment at all? Neil, I think you're just basically heading in the wrong direction here. Why don't you come up and sit in this trash pile? Yeah, that seems like a good spot for you. And Patrick, You know what? Why don't you actually dash over here? Because I think the action's going to be happening up on this cliff. I think we're in the wrong place. Long story short. Johnny, again, cacti are excellent cover, apparently. So park yourself over there. Thank you. And just pistol overwatch for right now. Rohit, this tree stump is also apparently ridiculously good cover. So go ahead and overwatch for me over there. And Cecile, you can also overwatch. Sorry, guys, this is not the most blindingly exciting start to a mission, but there it is. Apparently, everyone is on the other side of the map right now. Vasquez, overwatch. Anything going on here? Yeah, they're clearly over here. They're on this side of the cliff. This height of the cliff, I guess. I hear them. I hear a mech. I clearly hear a mech. I don't know if you can hear it in where you guys are, but I can clearly hear mechs stomping around, and I just dashed Patrick Doyle. That was not really what I wanted to do. Johnny, come over here. Thank you. And just, you know what, don't do anything right now. Let's just get some other folks moving, like Vasquez. Oh, Vasquez, do you have run and gun? Yeah, you do, actually. Run and gun over here to this cactus. The indefensible stronghold of the cactus will support you. And you can just overwatch. Thank you. Rohit, is there anywhere up here we can get you at this point? Not really. Not so much. I mean, I can get you up here, but I don't want you to go too much farther than Vasquez is in case we activate something. So I guess, come over here. Start getting everyone up on the cliff. Okay, found something. It's a turret. Sorry, I edited out a little bit of just basically moving everyone up into the cliff. You didn't miss anything. Nothing happened. We just moved some people around. But we finally found a turret, so we've got that going for us. 80% on the turret, and that will alert everyone to our presence. Cecile, your Haywire Protocol thingamajig, you're probably just not in range at this point. I bet I could put you in range, though. Why don't you dash up here? Let's just sort of get our forces ready here. Patrick, stay right where you are and just overwatch. We're just going to move people forward, really, and then... Now, just out of curiosity, you don't have a shot from there, do you? Oh, darn it, there were people on this side, too. Okay. All right, I knew there was a mech around here somewhere. Absolutely knew there was a mech around here somewhere. Johnny, you're right in the wrong place right now. You are totally in the wrong place. If we move up here, though, that will not break concealment. But, I just want you behind that side of the rock rather than the other side. Okay, so we've got some issues here. We've got some things that need to happen. That's terrible cover. That's much better cover. Why don't you do that? I'm kind of hoping they're not going to walk down here, or if they do, they're not going to walk down very far. You can come up here in one half move and still have an overwatch, so do that. Just in case they do come down here, we'll be able to do something. And why don't you... Don't worry about the turret right now, just worry about these guys over here. So they're going to come in this direction. And hopefully not going to spot us. Please. Make with the not spotting us. And I saw something else was flickering up there too. There was something else in this neighborhood. I saw their health bars. So once we break concealment, this could get really sticky really fast. Okay. Well, now everyone's on the wrong side of the rocks again. Like you. You're on the wrong side of the rocks. But you have a lot of things you can be doing right now. You could lightning hands and follow that up with face off. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I like where this is going already. Although, Patrick, you have a flamethrower. You have a flamethrower. Okay, what do I do with this information? Alright, my general thought is I can't really move anyone closer to these guys without breaking concealment, except Rohit. So I think we're going to go with some fairly standard tactics in my world, which is starting the party with a grenade, and then see where these guys go. I'm going to want to take that shield bearer down sooner rather than later. I know the comments section says shield bearers are the least of your issues, but I'm just not okay with him armoring everybody up. That's just not cool. So I think if we can just get rid of him, that would be great. Let's start the party with a plasma grenade. Concealment is now over. Everybody's going to know where we are because I'm going to blow you all up. And then I want to look at Cecile and this Haywire Protocol thingamajiggy there. That did really good damage. Super good damage. Yeah, you guys are all sorts of hurting right now. No kidding, we're revealed. I just launched a plasma grenade at people. But you're going to take your move to just sort of move around and be fussy. Turret knows we're here. And I think I see another turret on the other side of that. Now, is that turret actually going to be able to get a shot in at us? That's my question. I don't know the answer to that. Patrick, you've got a lot of opportunities here. You have a lot of opportunities. However, Cecile, give me Cecile, please. No, not Vasquez, Cecile. Can you do your Haywire Protocol on this who's-he what's-it? Let's see how this is going to go down. What do you do with this? Do you shut it down? I'd love it if you just shut that thing down. What happens? Oh, we got to hack it. Okay, we have to hack this. We've got a no, we have a terrible shot. We have a terrible chance at this. Shut down, we have a 73% chance. That's not really that good. And if we fail, this will increase the target's aim and defense stats. So we got a real problem if this fails. Definitely don't have a shot at controlling the enemy. 73 is not anywhere near as good as I would like it, but I'm going to give it a shot. Yes, let's begin that hack. Not what I want. Okay, we got it. We got it shut down. Good. 73 is way too low a number on this kind of gamble. But all right, we got this thing shut down, so I assume you are out of the picture right now. Yep, you're all done. Good. Now, you've still got a health bar. Oh, and wait. What do you say? What do you say? Shut down. I think that said shut down 2. I would assume that means we've shut it down for 2 turns. That would be the most obvious thing there. So let's deal with these guys up on the cliff. Patrick, why don't you slash the shield bearer? Just take this guy out right now, because the mech will not be a threat to you. Kind of wish you hadn't pathed that way, because now you're kind of might be in range of the turret, but I'll learn to cope with that. Johnny, what's your deal? Actually, you've got a really good shot at the turret. Okay, we'll come back to you, because if we could take that turret out too, that'd be great. Neil, where can you get where you could possibly have a decent shot at this trooper over here? Probably over here. You got what's your shot over there? Only 31%. That ain't that good, man. That ain't that good. Take it. I mean, take it. Don't not take it. Yeah, that was a total miss. Johnny, this might be on you. I think Johnny's got to pull this together here. Yeah, Johnny, why don't you lightning hands? No, not that guy. Your shot's terrible. He's in some great cover. Great cover. Okay, yeah, lightning hands him. And then I'm going to have you take a shot at the turret. A miss. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, work on the turret, Johnny. Work on the turret. Yeah, you got an 88 on that guy. It's not going to kill it. Super heavy turret. Well, that sounds terrible. Okay, good shot. Solid shot. And what else we got kicking around? Vasquez and Cecile. Do you still have a shot? Well, I mean, you don't, but you kind of do. Yeah, you're pretty much done. All right. Pretty much down to Vasquez. What's your shot on this guy? No, can you slash him? No. You can't slash the other guy, can you? No, you can only fire your weapon at him. All right. If I were to move you, say, up here. Oh. How's your shot on the turret? 80%? Still not going to get it down, but you'll work on it. That's super heavy turret. I don't like the sounds of that. Okay, we did some good work over there. Few too many people still on the map, and I knew there was somebody else down there. Somebody's spawning down there. and probably coming up to try and murder me. Who are you shooting at? Okay, just a graze, just a graze. It's okay. It's okay, Vasquez. I know you're not in a great position right now. What's that turret going to do, though? He's going to fire at Patrick, and that's a solid shot on Patrick. Of course it is. He's in the middle of nowhere. Why wouldn't it be? You are still out. Okay, good. You're still out. I need to put Patrick somewhere better. I'm going to put you here. Yep. And then slash this guy. Yeah, just slash him right now, please. Anytime now, Patrick. Thank you. All right, that's that guy down. Let's take... Okay, no, he's dead. We've got it. We've got it, XCOM. Oh, promotion. I want the whole kind of the point of this was to help level up Patrick, so that works. Neil, why don't you throw a heal on... yes, Vasquez, but for right now, Patrick, he's taken more damage. We may kind of hang out up here and wait for the rest of them to come up and get us. Although we probably can't do that forever. A, because we got to blow up the thing inside the building, and B, they'll probably start sending reinforcements. Now, you don't really have anything else to be doing, so there's not really anywhere better I can put you. Although, if I move Rohit to here to take a shot at the downed mech, because he's gonna wake up. He's not gonna not wake up. 69%. Again, not the best number in the world, but go ahead and take that. Oh, really? Really, Rohit? You miss Kostya, don't you? You're just not as effective without Kostya on the field. I know. I get it, man. I get it. What could you be doing? You could take a great shot against that, but I really want to put this turret down. I want to put this turret to bed right now, because that's a concern. He just wrecked Patrick. Good. Okay, that's done. And now we... Oh, promotion for Johnny. Oh, we got to get Johnny all the way through this, and then some. Anything else you could be doing? You could actually throw a heal on Vasquez. You may as well. You may as well. There's no reason not to do that. I know she only took a couple of points of damage, but we've got a long way to go here. May as well get her topped off. Good. Okay. Excellent. Now, Cecile, you need to start working on the mech with everyone else. Everyone needs to be shooting at the mech, because I think that thing's going to wake up in the next turn. Anything else you could be doing? You do have that combat protocol, which is increased against robotic enemies. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's going to do much better damage than your gun. So go ahead and Zort that thing. Yep. Zort. That brings it down to 2 health points. And Vasquez, let's get you in a little better position, although it's actually about as good as it's going to get. Go to here. The turret's down, so go to here. Should give you a little better shot on the mech. Yeah, a little better. Not 100%, but 78. Okay, mech's down. All right. That's all the enemies up here. And there's some loot over there, but boy, that loot is in the middle of nowhere. I'm not sure I trust our lack of cover there to get that loot. All right, Patrick. I know there's something else down there. I saw their health bars. You're not fooling me, game. There's no cover between here and there. Absolutely none. Patrick, come up here. See if you get an eyeball on anything. No. All right. Fair enough. Don't do anything right now, Patrick. Vasquez. Come to here, actually. That's a decent spot for you. And see what you can see. Yeah, there's something down there. There they are. 2 mutons and an Archon. Okay. 2 mutons and an Archon. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. We'll learn to cope with this information. Vasquez already has a solid shot on it. In fact, Vasquez can shoot everything, and everyone else should have a shot. Well, they will if I move some people around. So, Cecile, go over here. Forget about the loot right now. If we lose the loot, we lose the loot. It's not worth losing a soldier over some loot. You have a semi-decent shot on the Archon. Could use your combat protocol again. That's guaranteed damage. Those are the magic words. How far can you get a grenade? You can actually get a grenade over to that Archon. You're probably not going to use it for much else. Yeah, go ahead and grenade that guy. Thank you. Yeah, Solid grenade there. Solid grenade. Oh, right, you do your battle frenzy thing, don't you? Yes. Now, Patrick, you have a flamethrower. If I were to flamethrower the Archon, I wonder if that would help at all. Alternately, what is your shot like? Your shot's pretty poor, truth be told. Pretty poor. I don't necessarily want to waste the flamethrower on one enemy, but by the same token, you know, why not? It will be some guaranteed damage. Again, magic words. Go ahead and set fire to an Archon. Let's see what happens. I just want to know what happens to it. Nothing happens to it? Are you... Oh, no. Good damage to that. Okay, good damage to the Archon. He didn't like that one bit. He was not happy about that. Johnny. Johnny. You're obviously going to have a great shot against the Archon, and not much else. Although, is this maybe time for a Mimic Beacon? Because those mutons are going to charge up here, and Vasquez is right in the way. And Vasquez has a history with mutons, and it's not a good history. I'll think about you, Johnny. Vasquez, you can obviously shoot everything. That's a no-brainer. I don't suppose that grenade is going to stretch to both of those mutons. No, not even close. Although, start working on that guy. Could start working on that guy. Who else has got decent shots? Who else has got things they could be doing? Neil, you're really kind of getting out of the action here, aren't you? If you come up here, do you have any kind of shot at all? I'm going to guess no. Well, you have a shot at something. A shot at the Archon. Sure. Oh, you know what? You've got the Mimic Beacon too, though. Okay, Johnny, shoot the Archon, because you've got a way better shot at this thing. Do that. Neil is going to throw down a Mimic Beacon. Nice shot, Johnny. You're awesome. Okay, you're also out of ammo. I'm going to have to remember that. Rohit, can you do anything with the Archon that will be in a positive direction? Like killing it. Killing it. I know you miss Kostya. We all miss Kostya. Kostya's awesome. However, geez, you got a 50-50 shot on the Archon, but you've also got rockets and grenades. Again, I didn't really want to waste a grenade on just this guy. Vasquez still has a shot, though. There's no way you can put a missile down here, is there? You actually can. But your grenade thing is even bigger. Yeah, I think that grenade might get both mutons. It's kind of hard to see. Let me just flip this around a little bit. It's kind of hard to see where that grenade is going to fall, but I think you can actually just maybe get both of these mutons. Do it. Do that. I'm going to have Vasquez deal with the Archon, and then I'm going to have Neil throw down the Mimic Beacon. Let's see how... Yeah, we did get both of them. Excellent. And we did some solid work on them, too. They don't like that one bit. Neil, pop the Mimic Beacon really, really close here. Like put it right in the middle, so those mutons will come up and just park themselves right in the middle of us. That'll be good. And then Vasquez, can you just please finish off... Oh, you have a flanking shot on the muton, but we really need to finish off the Archon. Although, actually, it really doesn't matter, because they're all going to go for the Mimic Beacon. They're all going to go for the Mimic Beacon, and you actually have a better shot on the muton. May as well take him out. We'll have our little Mimic Beacon pause. Great shot, Vasquez. Welcome back. So, it doesn't really matter who gets caught by the Mimic Beacon, just as long as somebody does. Now, you're obviously going to go... Are you on fire? I hope you're on... Yeah, you are burning. All right, sweet. Yeah, of course you're on fire. I set fire to you. That's how fire works. You're obviously going to hit this. Nobody is surprised by that. But you didn't take it down. I'm going to assume that the other muton is going to charge up here and also go for the Mimic Beacon. Right? 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 Bladestorm is the best thing ever. Bladestorm is the best thing ever. I'm surprised he doesn't get his little counterattack with that. We don't slash mutons. However, Bladestorm rules. Okay, you're all sorts of in trouble, Archon. You've got nothing left here. In fact, I think we've got the luxury of getting that loot at this point. Patrick, you've already got a promotion. Let's feed some kills to basically anyone else at this point. Vasquez, like you. Why don't you go get the loot? We've got the luxury of this right now. We can take this. Advanced hair trigger and advanced agility. Oh, not sure I know what that does. We'll have a look at that when we get back to base. That'll be fun. And, obviously just shoot the Archon in his alien face with your alien face shooting gun. Dodge, but oh, wow, he just clung on there. I thought he actually only had 2 hit points left. Yeah, sure, Patrick, that's fine. Why don't you just you know what? Actually, just make sure you get the job done and slash him. Just go ahead and slice him in two with your plasma sword. Thank you. That guy just clung on to the bitter end. He was not going down easy. Okay, who needs to reload? You know what? Everyone needs to reload. Everyone's going to reload. We're not on a timer. Everyone just take a reload, Overwatchy kind of round here. And Cecile, you actually don't need to reload. That's fine. Why don't you move up here? You just kind of keep an eye on everything. Thank you. Oh, okay, another turret. Okay, we're going to cope with that. We're going to cope with that. You've got a shot on it. You may as well take it. It's actually a pretty good shot, too. Oh, hang on. Haywire Protocol. Can we do that again? Oh, one more turn. We could do that. One more turn. It's got to cool down. Okay. Do your shooting thing with the gun. Shoot the thing with the gun. Okay. A shot. A decent shot. And you're in good cover. You're a little exposed, but I think you're going to be okay, unless that goes for Vasquez. You absolutely positively have to reload. You don't have an option right now. So why don't you move up to here and do a reload? I know you could probably you can't even get a pistol shot. That's fine. Yeah, just reload, please. Thank you, Johnny. And who else needs something to do? The turret does, apparently. The turret's going to get all shooty. Oh, that was a pretty decent shot. Good job, turret. Well done. Okay, now what? Patrick, you are fully reloaded. Good. Come up here. And you have no shot on the turret? Really? You really have no shot on the turret? Okay, we'll come back to you. Vasquez, you need to get into any kind of cover at this point. So why don't you come over here and back up Cecile with a nice shot. Oh, you're out of ammo. You're out of ammo. Gurface. There's no chance you're going to get a grenade all the way over there, is there? No, that's okay. Yeah, go ahead and reload. That's fine. Oh, free reload. Yay! Yay! I forgot I put that on your weapon. I'm so excited about free reload. That's the best 2 words I've heard all day. Yes, please take that 80% shot after your free reload. Thank you. Boy, those things are tanky. They just soak up the damage. Absolutely soak it up. Now, Johnny, you should have a good shot on this guy. Yeah. Go ahead and take that. I think you're going to be out of range for a pistol shot, so just do your regular... There's a shot right there. That's what Johnny brings to the party. Good. Okay. Anyone else having any issues that I need to be aware of? No? Okay. Rohit, go over here. And you know what? Just go ahead and reload. You may as well. Does anyone else have a move left? Neil. Neil must have a move left. Neil's way back here. Neil, why don't you go ahead and get more in the party by... Oh, I don't know. Where are we going to put you? Nowhere, really. All the good spots are taken. Go ahead and just hang out with Johnny. That's solid. Do that. All right. And Cecile, you can just Overwatch. You're reloaded. You're fine. You can also Overwatch, Patrick. Okay. Well, that happened. Now what? We've still got a ways to go. We're not even close to finishing this yet. This is going to be another 2-part episode with a Blacksite, and that seems to be the way these Blacksites go. There's a lot of work to do here. So let's call the episode here, and we will pick it right up again in the middle of this Blacksite in the next episode. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you as always for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.